Hello, my lovely Virgos. Thank you, thank you, thank you, because you have one of the top 3 videos on the channel of watched views. And so I'm grateful, and this is your bonus. So if you are watching this and you are part of membership, this is not the same as the extended. You will get a bonus and an extended and a regular because the Virgo reading was so watched. And so also in case you have like Virgo placements, but like maybe you're a different sun sign and yours wasn't in the top 3, that's all there is to it. If you want an extra bonus reading, it's usually going to be around like love, relationships, relationship to self and other people. Then that's how that happens. It's whichever one is being watched most. So Virgo, you guys have interesting energy right now because you have Pisces in opposition with Saturn, Sun, and Mercury, and you have the trine of the you have the trine of the Taurus placements. I am working on not tripping over my words. I really am. And I'm gonna engage and employ my Virgo community to keep me honest and try to be more succinct. That's it. I am trying to let go of the word So the first thing we have, and I'm using the Modern Witches Tarot, the first thing we have out here is the Tower in reverse. So, oh, we have more cards in reverse. Okay. Ha, ha. We have the Tower in reverse, we have the Lovers in reverse, and we have the Death card in the upright. Okay. So the Lovers card, let's get to it first. In reverse is that there's a couple of things going on. First of all, this is the card for Gemini, which is one of the other mutable signs for you. And the Lovers is, if you've never noticed, is very similar to the Devil card. It's just angel or a devil in this position, and it's 2 people holding hands, right? They're chained to each other in the Devil card. If the Lovers was somebody that you thought was, soulmates are soulmates, Virgos. And so what we take from our relationships as far as our growth and our understanding of ourselves is the most important thing. Yes. Are there things as like different levels of soulmate and karmic and all of that? Yes, but those labels are being weaponized in very toxic ways, both in practitioners in this community and just people getting stuck on the idea that this person, they have to take heaps of abuse or bad behaviors from somebody or things that trigger you in the name of the label that somebody else has told you this person is your twin flame or this person is the one and only divine soulmate. So when this is upside down, this can simply for me be an indicator that you are letting go. You may have avoided disaster of finally letting something go that you've held on to and worked with somebody or stayed with somebody to either prove that like you could be successful in relationships or because of the love or thinking that like because we're supposed to grow in relationships, some of the things that you were doing outside your comfort zone were to make you grow and not because you weren't paying attention to your triggers. Whatever is going on here, we've let the labels go. The other thing is that this is somebody that you would maybe no longer choose, or a situation or a life for yourself you would no longer choose. We're either trying to avoid the Tower situation or we have kind of taken ourselves out of a cycle that was not fun. The death. Something is being transformed. Something is being transformed and being put down. And this is after a full moon, so that something else can come in. I mean, this isn't very subtle. This is an ending and a beginning. This is, can we say ending anymore in any other languages? But death only comes so that we can transform. Death is just part of a cycle, right? Okay. You might have gone no contact with this person, Virgo. What else do we have? Universe, spirits, and guides. I call back all my power to me now from anyone using it with or without my permission. And I choose to take any negative energy being sent with or without intent. And run it through the Susie car wash, transmute it to the best possible, most clear messages for my Virgo community, Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising, 6th house placements. Strong Mercury. Okay. Okay. What? Tell me something good. Tell me something good. Yeah. Okay. We get it. We get it. 10 of Swords. We get it. What am I missing here that I keep getting these cards that all say ending and no contact? Like, I feel like for some of you, this may have been something that was not short-lived. Okay. Tell me something good. And I'm glad that it's the end of, because this is also the I'm fine card. If you have the Modern Witches Tarot, then you know that you get a bonus card, and it's this exact same illustration. It says everything's fine while they look at their phone. So, I mean, I am glad that this is the end of a painful cycle for you. And that might be the thing, is like the Death card and the 10 of Swords together means it's absolutely everything that you went through is to start you with a new cycle. So what is coming in this new cycle? Okay, less confusion. This may be falling in love, but it's a new journey for sure. And this card, may I say, is such a spirited, refreshed new leap. Okay. Something that makes you feel reinvigorated, new, fresh, and a lot less work than whatever the last thing was. A lot less work. It's coming in for you, Virgos. I think you may have experienced somebody who constantly had their defenses up, and there was challenges. This new person, all their defenses are down. It's less work. Let's get a different deck to get more information on this person. What can we know about this person or this situation coming in for, what do we have here? Oh my God, the 8 of Pentacles came out twice in reverse. So they're going to be like really chill, very relaxed. They're just not going to feel like a lot of work to you at all. They could also have some Pisces energy, which would be interesting to balance you. I do feel like there's balance. Okay, when this comes in, it's going to move fast, and we got the Fool again. Whenever I feel called to take another deck, and I talk about this all the time, it's because they want to double down. This is the most, and probably Virgo is like, oh my God, stop beating me over the head. This is like the most redundant tarot ever. Ending in 6 different languages. Now we have the Fool twice, the 8 of Pentacles in reverse twice. We also have this, when this comes in, they're going to be chill, but it's going to feel like the energy moves really fast. That's how you're going to know. Is this like a full-on relationship for our Virgo's sixth house? I mean, the I love you more conversation is coming up for you with that Jupiter, Uranus trine, right? Virgos, well, for some of you, depending on if you have things around between 18 and 20 degrees. Yeah. Okay. This is universe coming in. Again, we have this feeling alive, feeling reinvigorated. Now here comes the Ace of Wands. Stuff is moving fast. This person does not have their defenses down. They don't, you don't feel confused. It seems like you don't have to be torn all the time. When I'm pulling cards for a relationship, the Eight of Pentacles. Now, is the Eight of Pentacles in reverse? Lots of other things, depending on the card reading, yes. But if I'm pulling for a relationship, that means it does not feel like work. It's just easier. And it feels like you need that. You're overdue. All right, let's get a price of love card. The love boat. And subscribe if you're watching and you haven't subscribed yet. Although I feel like Virgo subscribes because they understand hard work and but if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Also I'm running a special because the energies for March and April are wild, and just the major. We're not talking Chiron, nodes, asteroids, points in the sky, card of fortune, minor aspects, just the major aspects. It's like bam, 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 all through. And some of those can lead to opportunity and empowerment, but the best way to go through a ton of bold transits is to go through on a to go into them informed. So I normally don't run a sale a third time, but I'm doing it this year because of April and March. Okay. Let's Euphoria, Fate, Virgo, Euphoria and Fate. I like it a lot. This is just, it's almost like they won't give me any more than this is like, you know, here's the thing, Virgos, we like to be of service, we like to be helpful, we like to lead, we like to, right? And certainly we have to make boundaries. Virgos and Pisces have that in common. Boundaries are very important to the healthy existence of both of everyone, but especially this tends to be thematic for Virgos and Pisces. So when we are looking at, I'm taking away all the other cards. When we're looking at this whole thing, saying no longer a choice, congratulate yourself on your escape, Five of Pentacles, Death, Ten of Swords, like if anything could, the reason why I feel, because Virgo can take a little bit of information and process it pretty quick. They don't need, they probably don't enjoy when somebody's being redundant. It feels like this is maybe a situation where out of love, out of kindness, out of servitude, out of all the beautiful things that make Virgo so beautiful, you may have blurred the lines of boundaries and pushing yourself, because Virgo is that on that growth journey, right? Like they are about that self-evolution. They are about like the hard is what makes it good, and that's what teaches us the lessons. And of course, Virgos don't always need to think that everything has to be hard to teach them a lesson. But when there's love involved, you can push yourself and think it's okay to be uncomfortable, because that's where the change comes, when sometimes what needed to be there was boundaries with another person. That the giving, and I say this all the time, sometimes a relationship is going to be 50-50, sometimes it's going to be 20-80, their way, your way. um what it can't be is 80 you and 20 them all the time. Not all the time. I'm so glad for whatever's going to come in that's going to feel like euphoria and fate and be so easy. And it's funny, they are going to be very relaxed. They're kind of like chill, but the energy moves quick once it connects. All right. I love this for you, Virgo. Leave me a comment, subscribe, sharing helps. You know where all the buttons and stuff are because you're on YouTube. And my astrology and tarot of the day are over on the Gram and the Clock app and you know, the old people Facebook. That's what I call it. I'm not saying anything if you're on there. I love you, know you love you. Bye, Virgos. Thanks again.